Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. I would like to welcome you to the 4th annual Project Pan Roast. In this video, I discuss the top 10 greatest panning fails that I had during the previous year, which happens to be 2023, and I shame myself. I do find that I thrive on a combination of praise and shame equally, and so I do like to shame myself at least once a year and to kind of go over the products that I should have finished or met my goal on but didn't. This is not a project pan. I know it kind of looks like a project pan, and there's a really good chance that many of these items already are in a project or might end up back in a project during the 2024 year. But this is not a project pan. I do have 4 rollovers from last year, which is a little bit surprising because I hadn't really thought much about my last year's project pan roast, but I felt like I was finishing a lot of products, and no, 4 rollovers. So that's not good. Apparently I didn't shave myself enough last year, so we need to do a better job this year. So I will have those 4 products rolling over for this year's Project Pan Roast. And I found 6 new products to add to make it a total of 10, which was very, very easy to do. It was not hard at all. I could have done a 20 item Project Pan Roast because there's lots of failures in my year. From one year to the next, there's always a lot of failures. The first rollover item from last year is Curvy from ColourPop. This lip gloss is in my Nars Pan project. By the way, 6 of the items in this top 10 are from the Nars Pan project, which might say a lot about the level of attention I give to the items in that project, but this is item number 1 and it's from the Nars Pan. I do think I've gotten quite close to finishing this, even though you cannot tell, it looks completely full. When this finally settles, it's like down here. Of course, then I have to scrape all the sides. Then I have to take the stopper out and scrape the sides some more. So I'm still months and months away from actually finishing this, but I am cautiously optimistic that it's gonna be out of here this year. But this is my first embarrassing rollover from last year. The next rollover is my ColourPop lip liner in BFF. This was also in the Nars Pan. It is currently in the Nars Pan. And I can't even say I'm trying really hard. My problem with this product is I don't reach for it. And most people who have a lip liner that's been in a project for 3 years, they don't reach for, would just toss it and say, it's not working out between me and you, but I can't do that. So it stays in my bathroom and I look at it once or twice a day and I kind of give it the side eye and it gives me the side eye, and that's our relationship. And I don't put it on and it doesn't ask me to put it on, and we're cool like that. So once every couple months I'm like, all right, I'll wear you. And then, you know, I forget her for another couple months and keep giving her the side eye. I don't know when I'm going to finish this off. This might be a rollover for the next 10 years because you're not going to pan it if you're not wearing it. But maybe this will be the year. My next rollover kind of breaks my heart a little bit because I wanted it to be gone in 2023, but more importantly, I know how much all of you wanted this to be gone in 2023, and I just couldn't do it. I didn't make it happen, and that is my Baby Pan That palette, my little Smashbox Duo. This is a sample of 2 shadows from the Full Exposure palette, and I've had it for years and years and years. This started out as a Pan That palette in 2020, the year that we did Panning Solitaire. That might have been 2020. I could be making that up. Maybe 2021. No, it was 2020. And I hit pan in one of the shades, but I didn't do a lot of damage even as a Pan That palette. But then the following year, I rolled it over as my Baby Pan That palette, 22, 23. I mean, it's been another 2 years. I've been working on this stinking 2 shadow palette for 3 years now, and we're going into a 4th year, which is crazy. It shouldn't be that way. I did try really hard to finish this off and make as much progress as I could at the end of the year. Since this year has begun, I've kind of been taking a break from it. I'm trying to get to know my Pan That palette a little bit more. I'm also playing around with some other eyeshadows that were basically neglected the last quarter of the year while I focused in on this. And yeah, it's been a nice break, but I'm definitely ready to get back to this soon and just knock it out, because there is a point for my low buy as soon as I finish that off. And I really don't think this one's going to be too far behind. I mean, yeah, this is currently in a project. The Baby Pan That palette is ongoing until I finish this. So I will be discussing this in monthly updates every month until it's gone. But I know we were all rooting for this to be a goner in 2023. Just didn't happen. Next is my final rollover and another product from the Nars Pan. This is an eyeliner from the brand Jante Blue in the shade Electric Blue. I think I made some progress on this year. This is a very hard pencil, doesn't do well in my waterline, and those are two kind of issues with pencils. Can I use it? Yeah. Does it work? Yeah. But what I really like from a pencil eyeliner is something that really pops in my waterline and something that is a little bit creamier. And this is not that. This is a pretty hard pencil and it doesn't really do anything for my waterline. So I use it as an upper lash line liner. Sometimes I put it on my lower lash line, like not in my waterline, but at like right below my lower lashes. But I don't reach for this as often as I would if it popped in my waterline. That being said, I want to use this up. I really want to use this up. So it's like the BFF though. These could be rolling over for decades. They just are very, very slow moving pencils. All right, the next 6 products are all new to my Project Pan Roast, and they are all equally disappointing that I did not finish them. But I would have to say, oh, there's so many disappointing products over there. Wow, my level of disappointment is really high right now. It's hard to choose the most disappointing product. If I had to choose though, if I had to choose which one is the most disappointing product that I did not Project Pan in 2023, I would have to say it is this. This is ridiculous. This is a little sample lipstick from Urban Decay in the shade Easy. This has probably been in 3 Project Pans over the years. This keeps rolling over into different Project Pans year after year after year, and I just can't reach for it. I'm not a big fan of red lipstick, but this is ridiculous. I've already gotten to the bottom of the little blister pack. I've used a ton of it, and I rolled it into Deck of Panning, and I still didn't touch it. I think it was in that project for 2 months, maybe 3 months, and I couldn't finish it off. I had 3 months to finish this, and I didn't do it. That's the most embarrassing one out of all of them. Coming in a close second though has to be my Maybelline Eye Studio Quad in Natural Shock. This was 1/2 of my Pan That palette for 2023. And specifically, the most disappointing thing about this palette was that in 12 months of this being my Pan That palette, I never managed to hit pan on that 3rd shade. Now I'm having issues here. My white shade is just crumbling away, and I'm not even reaching for this, but I don't want to tip it down too far. But the shade I'm referring to is this shade right here. I used it a ton, and I have a nice dip going in there. But with this being my Pan That palette for 12 months, I couldn't even hit pan in that shade. And I can't get over it. Like, I think if you guys saw my finale for Pan That palette last year, you know how I feel. But I cannot believe I could not hit pan in that shade with 12 months of working on this palette. I'm not okay with it. This next product should have been a goner. I think the reason I'm so disappointed in this product is because if I would have finished this product, my inventory would have gone down by 1, and it hasn't gone down in a while. And I was so excited thinking about it going down, but it's not going down because I didn't finish it. And that is this lip liner. I'm wearing it today. This is the Jordana lip liner in the shade Baby Berry, and this is in my 50 Pink Before 50 Project Pan. I love this lip liner. I love it. I have no problems with this lip liner, but I just couldn't finish it by the end of the year, and I'm so disappointed. This is all I have left. That's it. I should have been able to do that. Why didn't I just finish it off in 2023 so that it could be an empty, so that I could have it out, so that I could have it out of my inventory, so that I could have another point in my low buy? Why didn't I just finish it? I'm so disappointed. Okay, up next is not a product that I had the goal of finishing. I just need to hit pan on it, and it's another product from the Nars Pan. I don't know why. I cannot seal the deal with this. I just need to hit pan on it, and that is this little shadow from Looksy Beauty in the shade Halo. I mean, I wish I could tell you what my problem is, but I need to hit pan on this year. It's going to drive me crazy if I don't hit pan. This has been a focus product from in the Nars Pan so many months, and I just not only can't hit pan, but can't seem to remember to incorporate it into my daily looks. So I am determined to finally hit pan on that this year, to finally roll it out of my Nars Pan project and move on with my life, because it's really been taking up way too much space in my head for a long time now. All right, up next is the final product from the Nars Pan. Like I said, I can't believe how many of these products came from the Nars Pan project, but yeah. This product I should have gotten done. I wanted to get it done. If I would have focused in on it a little bit more, it would have been a goner, but here we are, January 17th, 2024, and it's still here. And that is my Nars Pencil in Rakugian. I did make some progress on it. I did a little damage, but it is still here. There is several more months worth of product, and it should have been gone. It should have been a goner. And my final product that I'd like to roast myself for not hitting my goal on, which was to finish it in 2023, it should have been done, is a product I've been working on for 3 years now. 3 years of committed work to this product, and it is still here. This one kills me. This is my Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in Peach Satin. I had this in the experiment. Do you guys remember way back when Jessica and Amanda and I did the experiment? That was a fun year. It was not a fun year. Might have been 2018 or 2019. I think it was 2019. Jessica and Amanda got this idea that we should use formulas that were going around like Reddit and different places as to a way to determine, based on the amount of makeup you have, how many years of product you have. We wanted to see if the formulas were accurate, and if we took a year's worth of makeup based on those formulas, could we pan that makeup within a year? Turns out Jessica and Amanda can. I could not. It turns out I could pretty much take whatever that formula said and multiply it by a factor of 20, and that would be a little bit closer to how many years of product I have, because I am such a slow panner. And I was using it the exact amount of times that they said I should be using it, and still I couldn't do it. That was the first year that I worked on this blush, because it was brand new at the start of the year. I used it that entire year. Then I put it away for a while, and I brought it back out 2 years ago. Used it every day for that year. Then I brought it back out again last year. Used it almost every day. I did kind of get a little fatigued and a little distracted the last couple months of 2023, and I started playing around with different liquid lipsticks that I didn't like on my lips and used those as cream blushes. So I did not use this for the entire year. And of course, because I kind of played around the last couple months of 2023, I'm left sitting here wondering if I would have focused a little bit more, if this would now be a goner, because as you can see, there's not much product left. It is getting there. So now I have to torture myself and wonder, would this be a goner if I would have just focused in on it all last year instead of playing around with those liquid lipsticks at the end of the year? I will never know the answer to that question, but it haunts me. And I want this out before 2025. It's gotta go. You guys know I'm not a big fan of products with broken packaging, so that's strike one. But then again, the fact that I have a lot of cream blushes, a lot of lipsticks, a lot of liquid lipsticks that could all be cream blushes, and I have dedicated 3 years to only one product, that's driving me a little bit crazy. So That has to be one of the worst products. I can't believe I didn't finish it in 2023. And to make matters even worse, I was gifted a cream blush in 2023. So my inventory is going to be going up for that category, which I do not like. It would have been better if I would have, at least if I would have finished that, the number wouldn't go down, but the number wouldn't go up. But because I didn't finish that, my number for cream blush is going up. And I'm not okay with that. But it is what it is, right? So that is it for my Project Pan Roast for 2023. I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you watch a lot of my videos, do any of these products surprise you? I doubt it. I'm sure you saw all of this coming. But these are, without a doubt, my biggest project panning fails of 2023. Is there a different product that you would have put in my top 10? Is there some other product you're screaming at the screen like, what about this, Paula? How come you didn't talk about this product? I don't know. I think those are the top 10 most offensive products that I didn't meet my goals on in 2023. Hopefully, many of them will not be here for my Project Pan Roast next year. I do post a mid-year check-in of my Project Pan Roast on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, you can. I'm at A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It over on Instagram. But yeah, this is the 4th annual Project Pan Roast. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.